Welcome to This Week in Nerf, your source for first-party, third-party, and community Nerf news. I'm Adriana, and I am super tired from running a war today. Woo! Reno Wars! Let's do some news. Also, Psyduck is back, and I have a studio audience.
Yeah.
Shh. News. You've probably heard about the Esper from Captain Slug by now, but if you haven't, it's basically a 3D printed top prime pistol with no springs and no motors. It's powered by elastic bands. It's now being sold by the Lighttake and NF Strike clone Worker Kit, who is not actually Worker. Don't worry, Slug still gets a portion of every sale, just like the Worker version of the Caliburn. They have two versions of this for sale, one which comes with the pump grip, and they're both Talon-only magwell, which makes sense, it's Worker. They're claiming 135 FPS, which seems high to me, but the elastic band is different. I'm sure we'll start seeing reviews soon to see exactly what the changes are. I know Slug has ordered one, and he is really great about notifying the community about exactly which changes were made and how compatibility works with the files that we have available. On the Reddit post, someone asked what the advantage would be to buy from Worker Kit instead of Captain Slug, and Slug responded, "There are no significant advantages unless you live somewhere I can't ship to at a reasonable postage rate." That checks out. After 1 year, Flywheel the World got their first full-scale production run. This is exciting in 3 ways: restock, recolor, and price drop. The price drop makes them a very tempting offer at $11 US. All the colors came out really nice, and you can now fire from tiny blasters in white, red, black, and blue. Personally, I think the red is super cool. These are available now at flywheeltheworld.com, Suns Guns, nerfkig.dk, and Out of Darts. Joshua Lee posted a Nerf Modder's welcome about a pop-up he got on Orange ModWorks' website. These are the X1 Rifle and the X100 Mini. They look really interesting as concepts, and I'm curious to see how and if they translate to real life. They both note the propulsion system as electric direct plunger. If it works, they could be a Stampede competitor, but at the moment it's just a drawing and a dream. I do hope they at least come through with the Mini. 100 FPS, 10 rounds per second, and apparently a custom 25 round mag. I don't have any idea what default damage means. There's no unit, just damage. Alright. Nerf fan stumbled upon a Dutch toy website that has some names of blasters from the Alpha Strike line that we haven't seen yet. For the ones we've already talked about, click this card thing and hopefully I remembered to add the video. But the new ones are the Fang OS4 and the Cobra RC target set. No photos were included in the listing, so unfortunately we don't have any more clues unless we can decipher the acronyms. Years ago, Nerf released a blaster that sent waves through the HBZ community, seemingly threatening to destroy the game type completely. Nerf is celebrating their 50th anniversary by releasing the Stampede under a new series called the Icon series, and it has an undetermined number of blasters in it. The Stampede looks to be literally copy-paste of the original Stampede, minus 1 magazine and the 4-grip bipod combo. It doesn't look like there will be any changes to the internals, so expect standard N-Strike performance. Maybe we'll see some innovation in this blaster since it'll be so much more available. We're really excited to see what other blasters Hasbro deems to be iconic. We imagine there will probably be an Icon Maverick, Icon Longshot, there's already a Zombie Strike Longshot. Maybe Alpha Trooper? Let us know in the comments what blaster you would love for Hasbro to release under this Icon line. I know I'm hoping for an Icon version of Nerf Man. Whoosh. Seriously though, I want a Nerf Man. Also bring back the Vortex Proton. I only have like 6 of them. And they're great. This week's mod of the week is from Reddit user Stirflex. It was their first attempt at a paint job and it was clearly done as an ode to Borderlands 2. I don't know if this is a testament to the user's talent or how far hobby has come in terms of tutorials, but this is a really good first attempt. We love seeing people trying new things, and this was very ambitious for a first paint job. Between the text and the diamond plate pattern, it's really hard to execute. We should keep encouraging people to be creative and to mod in whatever form that takes on. So, great job, Stirflex. Can't wait to see what you do next. Sticking with the theme of our video from 2 weeks ago about DIY cover, this week's video of the week comes to us from David Tennant. just a jolt. They look a lot alike, don't they? He shows us a technique for turning scrap wood we might have laying around into pegboard using a drill and some metal rods. This is definitely a cheap option if you want to display your blasters or hang your tools. Anything that lowers the bar of entry to our hobby is pretty dang cool in our books. Also, check out his live stream where he killed a Fortnite scar with 8 IMR batteries. Just wear headphones. Yeah. I joked with some friends at the war today about doing YouTube videos, so smash that like button and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you get the notifications. Yeah, it just feels awful to do.